speaking about stepping out in faith. Stepping out in faith can be very scary. Sometimes when God tells you to do something that is totally out of everybody's imagination, like Noah being asked to build the ark, okay, and Moses being asked to go back to Egypt, the last place he wanted to go. Faith in our lives is a testing ground, I would say, because when God prompts you to do something and you step out in faith and you see the faithfulness of God, it builds you up. It builds up your faith. And there is a hymn that I love. It's an old hymn called Begone Unbelief, My Savior is Near. And for my relief, he will surely appear. By prayer, let me wrestle, and he will perform. With Christ in the vessel, I smile at the storm. And there's a verse in that hymn that says, His love in times past forbids me to think. He will leave me at last in trouble to sink. Each new Ebenezer I have in review confirms his good pleasure to help me quite through. So for me, faith is something that is built brick upon brick. Because if you've never trusted God to do anything, it is very scary to just surrender and give it all to Him. Sometimes as human beings, we like to have that little bit of control. But when God says step out, you step out. And stepping out in faith is like when the disciples saw Jesus walking on the water. Forgive me, sometimes I see the humor. I see the humor in the way the Lord was training the disciples to have faith in Him. They were just like us, my goodness, a ghost. Look at a ghost on the water, because nobody has ever walked on water before. And to see him, and they were frightened, and you and I will be frightened if in the middle of the night on an ocean, you see a figure walking on the water. And when Jesus said, do not be afraid, it's me. Oh, I think there's going to be such a lot of laughter in heaven. We have no idea. And then Peter says, Lord, if it is you, tell me, ask me to come to you. Because Peter knew that he could not just get up with all his bravery and all his confidence. He knew that he could not just get up and walk on the water. And so he said, Lord, you tell me to come. And Jesus said, come. Goodness me. And he got out of the boat and walked on the water. And I think he got to that place where he couldn't believe what was happening. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, and then fear came. And then he began to sink. And he called upon the Lord, and the Lord saved him. I think we are like Peter. Most of us are like Peter, because we take a step out and then we shake. And then we ask ourselves, my goodness, am I going to be able to do this? Okay, so stepping out in faith. I would say that registering a company, a publishing company, and starting to write books for children, it was scary. It was scary. Some of my friends will tell you, that friends I was praying with will tell you that, oh, what if, what if, what if? But the thing is, once you step out and the Lord takes your hand and you walk on the water with Him, your life will never be the same again. So this is stepping out in faith. Thank you.